Hey guys, what's missing here? What's missing here? I'll tell you what's missing. One of the best touring modifications we ever did to our 120 Prado, and we needed something for the 150. I'll give you a little hint. Alright, so first thing we need to do is drop down this table. So let's get in there and drop that down. That's hard to do apparently. I could hardly even handle that. Okay, then open up this and give it a jiggle and get rid of it. And these cheap containers, that was a rubbish idea as well. It was that hard to access to open and close that all the time. I didn't even use them. What a waste of time, right? So that, we're going to put that up in the archives for now, because yep, we've got this awesome KAON rear cage to go in. And look at the massive amount of storage you got in there after that's on. Now, the big question is, obviously it works with the table. It's meant to be, right? Look at that, beautiful. What we need to do though is drill a few holes, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to take the table off, which is easy, 2 bolts. So if you get this as a combo together, you're gonna be better off because you put this on first, right? And then bada bing, and then we're just gonna think up something to do with that little area there, but whatever. What matters is your main area here. You can fit heaps of stuff in there. Can't wait to get this on. Okay, what do we need to do first? Get a 3mm drill bit. Okay, so I've got a 3mm drill bit ready, and there's 5 self-tapping screws. So no, you don't have to pull the trim off. This is so easy, right? Sit it in position. I've already lifted up to make sure the table's in the right position because I already pre-fitted that. So I'm just going to hold that around about where I'm happy with it. Flush to the left, because there's a screw. When you buy yourself one of these, you'll see it wants to be flush to the left, and you want to get, if you can, in the middle of the hole. Right, through into there. And then literally, what have I got here? Can't reach it. I think it's 8mm from memory. I haven't checked this. Here we go. 8mm, there it is. The same things as what you use. I drilled through one layer, I think that was enough. Quite tight, but you don't need to over tighten, it's just plastic. There's not going to be anything, look, you can see I'm yanking on that already. Did you see my video where I tested how much weight the table can hold? It just doesn't matter, right? Nothing's going to be, anyway, same screws. So what we want to do now is, I'm going to drill the hole at the other end with everything in position like it is. Right, another hole drilled. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Maybe I should have a little adjustment for you. Okay, so the hole, see the hole there? That's the hole there, right? That's just got to sit, right? See the hole? And then that's where the old hand tools come in handy, I guess. And you won't be able to see what I'm doing, but you can figure it out. I hope I drilled the hole in the right, was it in the right spot when I drilled it? Oh, I don't know, it might have moved. Anyway, hopefully it's all good. This is easy stuff. Should have got Mitch to do this actually. Where's he going? What's he doing? That's right, he's out at the moment. Not home. Places to be, people to see. Yeah, this is a job for the kids pretty well, or the parents can do it with the kids is probably a good thing because it's a pretty easy job, but it gets a bit of practice with installing things and drilling and screwing and that sort of thing, right? So look at that. 2 screws and it's already solid, it would do its job. But what we're going to do now is, so it's already looking good with 2 screws, hold it, look at that. Right, but of course it's designed to have 5. The engineer said so, so I'm going to use my little 13mm and what size is this one again? 5mm Allen key, and just pop the bolts out, see at the end there. Right, bang bang at each end. I'm going to take the nuts and bolts out and just let the table gently hang by the string. See the string there? I'm going to leave that on and just let it hang. I'm just taking the nuts off, and now I'm going to fiddle around, fiddle and fumble and drop some bits and pieces everywhere just for your entertainment. There's that, I've got to get that washer. There's a little washer that goes in between the table. I don't want to drop that, so out each side, just popping the bolts out. Hoping not to drop the washer. So there's nothing holding the table now. I'm just going to lower the table, let it hang by the strings. Right, there it is, it's hanging by the strings. I'm not touching it, it's just down there, right? We'll grab the drill. Get a bit closer. You can see what's going on. With this light, have a quick look. Yep, looking good. All right, 3 holes drilled. Luckily we're doing this by hand, it'd be just too quick. All right, 3 more. So take note, by hand, once it's to there, there's no need to force it any further, right? There's no need to go any further once it gets to that point. Piece of caker, potato caker, right? Mate, just exciting when you've had this on a bit. Once you've got this, you can't live without it. Like on the 120 Prados, it's a no-brainer. Everybody needs to have one. Those silly basket things that fall apart. And the storage for when you're camping, it's going to get in the way a bit because apparently I can't even get a screw started again. Alright, that's in. Rock solid, right? Don't worry about how strong it is. We've just tested it, you can see. Beautiful. Let's get that table back up. Okay, so the best way to get the table, I find, is you hold the table, you kind of, well, I don't know if this is the best way, right? The tables are easier to put on. Put the bolt through the end first, then the washer, because the washer's got to go in between. If I remember correctly, I just took it off and I might have forgotten. The table's got to go outside the table bracket, right? So that's sitting in position at that end. Yeah, so at this end, it's probably good if you've got a helper, but now that you've got your strings on, look at that, it can just pretty well sit there on its own. I'll just drop the bolt and the washer on the table at this end. Can't see this end for a minute, but sitting the bolt in the hole, then the washer over the bolt, then lifting the bolt up to position, bang, it's back in. We've just got to do the nuts up again. We're going to do that now. So, best way to do these up is to put your spanner there like that, and just put your Allen key, whatever it is, like that, because that's the set that a lot of people are going to have, something like that. These are nylocks, so they're not going to come undone. You need to just leave them a little bit, don't go all the way, just back it off probably 1/4 of a turn, something like that. I'm just going to do the same at the other end here. Alright, so put the spanner on, have a seat while you're doing it. You need to relax. You might need a beer while you do it, or you might need a coffee. Alright, KAON.com.au, quality, Australian made. You'll be impressed. Most things you get from KAON is going to be, it's better than you thought. Okay, it's not going to be one of those things where you buy it and you're disappointed. We only recommend quality, okay? Quality, mate, quality. Look at our storage now, look at that. And does the table shut? Yep, sure does. It's an open and shut case, isn't it? Right, hook your table up there, it stays up. Right, bang. I don't think that's even hitting, it's not going to rattle. Sure they've, pre-checked all that, that's rock solid. Happy days. You've seen the 35 kilos on the table. If you haven't, you've been missing out. Check out the older videos. That's how to install the KAON 150 or LC 150 rear door storage cage. It's awesome. Now we can make some use of all that space in there. Bada bing. Thanks for watching. Please give us a thumbs up if you got something out of that. That was as short as I could possibly do it and to the point. Please subscribe, turn the bell on, more information coming your way. See ya. Oh, hang on, I forgot to mention a few things. Got to answer some questions. Okay, some people are going to say, oh, how much does that cost? Okay, that rear table, as far as I know, it's about 270 bucks, more or less, maybe 265. The rear cage, $105. So as a combo delivered to your door, about 400 bucks. Bargain for the absolute best rear storage table and rear cage. That's for your 150 Prado. You can get the same thing for the 120s. I'm pretty sure it's about the same pricing. It won't be much. Check out their website, kaon.com.au. Awesome quality products made in Australia. Support the best and make your life easier. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. Catch ya.